Hi guys, so got new lights. They're actually all up around the sunroom now, and then I've got my little fairy lights here just as a little added extra for filming. I'm so excited. It was a struggle and a half to get these lights up. Seriously, a struggle and a half. So most usual fairy lights have like the actual insulated wires and stuff like that, like kind of like the extension cords. You guys know what I'm talking about. You buy Christmas lights, it's got that thick coating over the wires, that type of thing. These do not. It's like a piece of copper with a little bit of something wrapped around it. See if I can kind of show you guys here. So it's literally, if I can find my finger here, there it is. It's literally just this thin little wire holding the lights together. So we figured duct tape or something would work. We got one strand of lights, and then I ended up going back and ordering a second strand because it wasn't long enough for just one strand. Well, we got the first set put up, and it was like a week later when I finally decided to get the other lights. It was a whole mess, but yeah, so every time we got them, we fixed them like 5 or 6 times. Tim was doing all the work because me being pregnant and that, he didn't want me up on a ladder. I handed him the tape or just something that he needed. So I think a lot of the problem is actually the paneling that we have. It's like on all the walls, obviously, and then they have it on some of the ceiling. I don't like it. It's textured, so it makes things very difficult if you're trying to stick something up there because it doesn't stick straight on. You've got all these little ridges, and you just can't get like a piece of tape to secure correctly. Well, we put them up with duct tape the first time, and it was clear Scotch tape. It didn't work, so the next day we tried duct tape, and they were holding good, and then they fell down throughout the night. So we came back the next night, and actually I think that's when I had that strand, because we tried to keep fixing it with the duct tape, and it just wasn't working. And then I got that strand in, and that's when we fixed them all completely. So excuse my hair, but my mom, whenever she was still alive, she used to get the medical tape because she used to get skin tears really bad, and she would have to put gauze over them. Well, nothing would hold it, so she had to use the medical tape. So she always had like a stash of medical tape laying around the house. Well, I actually have some here at our house now from my dad's house and just from being in hospitals and that type of thing. So I do have some medical tape, and it is very sticky. Like, if you guys have never been to a hospital, it is very sticky tape. So we figured that would work because it was very sticky. Well, we came down after we had put up both strands of lights. It was horrible. The one strand, like the second strand that I had bought, it was all down. It was a complete disaster back here. So last night, Tim went to Walmart and got staples for our staple gun. And we've got staples holding them up. Not just like paper staples, like industrial size staples. So they are not going to be falling down. They are perfectly secured. But what threw everyone off is, or both me and Tim, the medical tape was so sticky. It was still sticking to the walls, and he was having a hard time getting it down from where we had taped the lights up. So he didn't understand how the lights fell because the tape was still so sticky and it was sticking to the wall and he couldn't get it off. What? That makes no sense to me, but you know, it is what it is. It's gonna be a serious pain in the butt to get them down if we move. I would like to put a set of these in the baby's room whenever we get it ready. But, you know, I might just have to go and order a second or a third set for baby's room because it was seriously a pain to get these lights down or up. He did split on accident. He accidentally like stapled into the wire up. I don't even know where it was. He's got it covered. Like, he kind of stripped the wires a little bit, twisted them together to get the rest of that strand working. There were like 20 or so lights that weren't working because of it. So what he did was he stripped the coating off of it, twisted the wires together, and wrapped it in electrical tape. And he's like, oh, I don't need to put the electrical tape on it. It'll be fine. It's up now. I'm like, no, you need to put the electrical tape on it because when we take them down, if we move, then you know where you need to go to solder it and fix it so that it's not just going to keep happening or something like that. So I've got my lights. I wish I had more. I wish they were down a little lower, but that's perfectly okay. They will work. But yeah, I'm just so excited. So what have I been doing? Nothing. I've pretty much not been doing anything the last like month and a half. I still have put out a couple of videos, but not that many. And I am really, truly sorry about that, but I have not been feeling all that well. I will get into it in my pregnancy update that I will be filming next, but yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm sorry about the vlogs. I have not been doing vlogs, and I don't know. When I wake up in the morning, I don't feel like filming. When I go out somewhere, I haven't felt like filming my daily life. Not really my daily life, my weekly life. But since getting pregnant, I haven't really done anything all that much. I mean, I go to the store and I come home, I clean. That's pretty much all I do. I am going to be starting a craft and I'm so excited about it. It is long overdue, and that will be getting started here probably relatively soon. I'm hoping to have it 100% completed by the end of October, and it is another wreath, not anything fancy, not anything spectacular, but it will be for baby's room, so I wanted to get that started, and you guys will see that wreath. I might have to go get one of the colors depending on the gender, but you know, it will work. But what else have I done? Not a whole lot. I was in the ER because of breathing problems. I think I'm getting sick. I need to go get my flu shot tomorrow, but yeah, my asthma's just been all over the place. They put me on pregnancy safe medications and stuff like that. Just trying to think of what else that I've done really since I last vlogged. We haven't gone anywhere. We went on a boat on the 15th, I think, of September for my sister-in-law's birthday. It was me, Tim's mom, her boyfriend, fiance, husband, whatever you want to call him, Tim's sister, her boyfriend, and then two family friends. One is, he kind of works for Tim's stepdad, and then his wife. We all went out on a boat on Lake Erie. We were out there for about 5 hours, and that was just for Tim's sister, Vanessa. You guys, if you guys watched my Cleveland Zoo vlog, you guys will have seen her and Phil, her fiance. But we were out on the boat for like 4 or 5 hours. I did pretty good. I got a little nauseous towards the end when we were heading back into shore, but other than that, it was pretty good. Sorry, I need a nap. But anyways, then we went to Presque Isle Downs and Casino up in Erie. They were having an all-you-can-eat crab leg buffet type thing. So obviously it's an all-you-can-eat buffet, but they had crab legs that day, and Tim's sister Vanessa loves crab legs, so that's where we went for her birthday. I couldn't have much because everything had seafood in it, and I don't like seafood to begin with, but I couldn't even have any of the seafood because of me being pregnant. Oh, I just poked myself in the eye. I was so mad. Tim's like, hey, they have mac and cheese. Do you want some? And I was like, sure. So he grabbed me some, and we get back to the table, and it has crab meat in it. Like, really, the one thing that I could sit there and eat all day, they have crab meat in it, so I couldn't even eat it, and I was so mad. But, so, what I managed to eat was, I had some mashed potatoes and gravy. I think I had a couple French fries, but they weren't very good. And I had, like, a piece of chicken, but it was really spicy. Really, really spicy. And then, obviously, I had my drink. I had root beer. But it was not good at all. Oh my gosh, it was a horrible buffet, horrible food to me. We were leaving to walk to the car, and I no sooner got maybe a football field length away from the door to leave. I got to the edge of the building, and I told him, I was like, hey, it's coming. There's nothing I can do to stop it. So he ran and found me a trash can, he grabbed it, and I lost it before we even got back to the car. And mind you, this was like a $27 dinner that was paid for, just me. It was 27 bucks a person. It was like over $200 for all of us to eat. But yeah, it was just not very good food, and obviously Peanut didn't like it because it came back up. I don't want to get into gory details, but Tim was standing there, he was rubbing my back, telling me it's okay, just breathe. And I'm just standing there crying, it hurts. And he just kept rubbing my back, telling me, you know, it's gonna be okay, you'll get through it, you'll feel better. And I mean, I did. I pretty much slept on the way home from Erie because I was not feeling good at all. I cannot stop yawning. But that is it for this little life update, I guess, if you want to call it that. I will be filming a pregnancy update right after this. And then after that, I have a pile of stuff over here that we have gotten so far for baby that I will be showing you guys as a little mini baby haul. So I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!